Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to understand why your internet can still feel slow with 100 Mbps bandwidth. These are the 7 reasons. First reason being bandwidth is not equal to speed. Second reason, latency. And similarly, packet loss, Wi-Fi problems, DNS resolution, server-side limits, and ISP throttling. So let us understand each of these factors in detail. So first factor is bandwidth is not equal to speed. Bandwidth does not mean speed. You can understand bandwidth as width of this pipe and speed as how fast water comes out of this pipe. So even if the width of this pipe is greater than the width of this pipe, it does not mean that the speed of water from this pipe is faster than the speed of the water coming out of this pipe. Similarly, even if your internet bandwidth is 100 Mbps and the internet bandwidth of your friend is 20 Mbps, it does not mean that the internet speed of 100 Mbps is faster. Another reason is latency. So latency means how long it takes for the data to go to the server and come back. You can understand this with the example of tennis. So suppose you're playing tennis with a friend and you hit the tennis ball. So the time it takes for the tennis ball to come back to you, that is called latency. So let us understand latency with an example. Let me open the terminal. So here I ping youtube.com. When I hit ping youtube.com command, you can see reply coming back from the YouTube server. So you can see replies coming for each of the request. First takes 694 millisecond, second takes 283 millisecond, and approximately the average latency is 518 millisecond, which means that it took about 518 millisecond for the packet to come from YouTube server back to my system. So that is called latency. So due to latency, your internet speed can feel slow. Third reason is packet loss. So packet loss means loss of data. For example, if you're sending 10 messages to your friend and out of them only 7 messages gets delivered, 3 messages fail to reach to your friend, that means packet loss. So to send your system tries to send those 3 messages again to your friend, and due to this process it takes a lot of time, and hence due to packet loss the internet speed can feel slow. Fourth reason is Wi-Fi problem. Let us understand first with an example. Suppose person 1 is talking to person 2, and when person 1 is close to person 2, then person 2 can hear whatever person 1 is saying. But as soon person 2 goes far from person 1, he does not hear what person 1 is saying at all, or doesn't hear clearly what person 1 is saying. Similarly, when you are near your Wi-Fi router, then the Wi-Fi signal is stronger. But when you go far from your Wi-Fi router, then the signal might be weaker and the internet connection might be slow. So this was how Wi-Fi problems affect the internet speed. So even if you have high bandwidth, the Wi-Fi problems can result in slow internet speed. So fifth factor is DNS resolution. Suppose you enter youtube.com in your browser URL. As soon as you hit youtube.com, the request does not directly go to the YouTube server. In fact, first of all, your browser go to DNS server. It finds the IP address for what you've written in the browser URL. In this case, it's youtube.com. So it extracts the IP address. It does TCP handshake, and then it sends a request to the YouTube server. YouTube server then sends a response back to your browser, and then you can see whatever the resource you're trying to access from the server. So you can see there are so many processes that happens behind the scene, and due to this reason, due to DNS resolution, your internet speed can feel slow. So if you want to understand more about DNS resolution, I have already uploaded a video. You can refer to that. So let us continue with this video. Sixth reason is server-side limits. So even if your internet is fast, the site you're accessing might be slow or deliberately limiting speed to handle traffic. So for example, if 1000 users are accessing a website at the same time, the website might deliberately limit the speed to handle the traffic. So, okay, let us understand this with an analogy. Suppose you have a very fast car and you are driving in a road, but the road has a speed limit. So, because this road has the speed limit, even if you have a fast car, you cannot drive fast. You have to follow the speed limits. So, I hope you understood this. So, due to server side limit, your internet can still feel slow. Now, another reason is ISP throttling. So let's say you have an unlimited mobile data plan. You're watching YouTube at 1080p, no problem. But suddenly you hit 50 GB in a month, video starts buffering. This is called throttling. Your ISPs see you're using too much of data for streaming, so they slow you down just for the video, but everything seems fine. So let us understand with an analogy. Imagine you're eating a buffet. You can eat as much as you want. It's unlimited. But once the restaurant notices you've been at the dessert table too long, they start bringing small slices of cake. You still get the cake, but just slower. So these were the 7 reasons why you, even if you have 100 Mbps bandwidth, your internet speed can still feel slow. So next time when your internet feels slow, remember it's not always your fault. If you learned something new, hit that like button and subscribe, because next time we'll talk about how websites know who you are even without cookies. Thank you.